Years passed since Lisa and Mark signed the divorce papers. Each had carved out individual lives, focusing on their careers and co-parenting their 2 children, Emma and Jake. Yet every now and then, the memory of what they once had would creep into their minds, often accompanied by a bittersweet longing. Lisa had turned her passion for teaching into a thriving online tutoring business, while Mark had shifted his focus toward his family's landscaping business, finding solace in the outdoors. It was during one of the kids' birthday parties that the first fragile steps toward rebuilding their relationship began. The day was bright and colorful, filled with laughter and balloons. As Emma and Jake chased each other around the backyard, Lisa found herself setting up a small picnic area for the kids. Mark arrived as he often did to drop off a gift and spend some quality time with them. Moments later, Mark approached Lisa, a hesitant smile on his face. "Hey Lisa, the kids look like they're having a blast," he said, nervous but cheerful. "They really are. Thanks for bringing those balloons," Lisa replied, her voice more relaxed than she had anticipated. As they both watched their children play, a warmth began to rekindle between them. It was a feeling that sparked hundreds of memories from happier times. They talked about mundane things at first, work, their children's interests, life after divorce. With each casual exchange, laughter returned, weaving its way into their conversation. After that day, they began to meet occasionally, initially just for the children's events. But soon it felt natural to grab a coffee or chat more regularly. Their conversations, which once felt heavy with unspoken grievances, now flowed easily, full of shared laughter and understanding. Each shared moment chipped away at the walls they had built over the years. They began to see each other not just as estranged spouses, but as more than that. They were friends and co-parents who still cared for one another. Her heart raced as she turned to face him. One day, during a short outing to a nearby park where they took the kids, Lisa noticed Mark watching her with a fondness she hadn't seen in a long time. "What is it?" Mark hesitated, a hint of vulnerability in his expression. "I just realized I've missed this." "Us." Lisa felt a flutter of hope. "Me too, Mark. Maybe we can just take it slow." The very next weekend, they agreed to meet for dinner with just the 2 of them, a small step that felt monumental. The dinner started off with some nervous laughter, just like old times. They shared stories and memories, rediscovering each other layer by layer. Finally, as dessert was served, they spoke about the regrets of their past and the lessons learned. "I've grown a lot since the divorce, and I know you have too. I'm sorry for everything that happened before," Mark said with sincerity. Lisa nodded, feeling the weight of years of pain start to lift just a bit. "I'm sorry for everything that happened before," Mark said with sincerity. Lisa nodded, feeling the weight of years of pain start to lift just a bit. They embarked on a journey of healing where they learned to trust each other once again. They discovered the joy of having meaningful conversations and shared moments together, slowly falling back into rhythm. Dates turned into weekend getaways, with the children creating a new fabric for their family. With each shared experience, they began realizing that their love, once buried beneath layers of hurt, still flickered beneath the surface. One crisp autumn evening, under a canopy of fallen leaves, Mark took Lisa's hand. "I don't just want to be here for the kids anymore, Lisa. I want us to be a family again in every sense of the word." Tears brimmed in Lisa's eyes as she squeezed his hand. "I want that too. I've never stopped loving you, Mark." From that point forward, they devoted themselves to rebuilding their relationship, embracing their feelings, and allowing their love to grow organically. They decided to move back in together, taking it slow but steady. Their home became a bustling hub of laughter, creativity, and rekindled romance. They learned to communicate openly, supporting each other through life's challenges, crafting the life they had always dreamed of as a united front. As the years rolled by, those memories of distrust and betrayal faded, replaced by a deep, abiding love grounded in forgiveness and growth. Mark and Lisa's journey proved that love could endure through trials, transforms over time, and that falling in love again was not just possible but beautiful. They lived together ever after, cherishing each moment as a family, now woven tightly together by new bonds and a profound understanding of what it meant to truly love and support one another.